Hey everybody, a quick tutorial on how to upload the site visit worksheet into CoConstruct. The first thing you're going to want to do after you have it completed is take it to the copier if you're in the office, scan it to your email. If you're not, you can scan it. There's a lot of apps out there to do that. There's one I use on my phone called Genius Scan. It's free and it'll scan it, create a PDF so that you can email it to yourself. So you're going to want to get it to your email so that you can download it and then upload it back into CoConstruct. The first thing we did is I did scan it, and now I'm going to go over here and download it so that I can make sure I can access it when I'm in CoConstruct. I always go down here and I ask it to show it to me in the folder so I know where it dumped it. You would think it would put it the same place every time, but it doesn't always. In this case, it put it where I wanted it to be in the downloads. I'm going to want to rename it so that I know what it is inside of CoConstruct. And we'll make it Site Visit Worksheet. I'm going to close this window back out, and I'm going to go over to our project. So you're going to want to go into the project you're working on. In this case, I'm going to go into Doe Anytown and open up the project. On the left-hand side, once it's opened, you'll see that it says Files. I'm going to click there. That brings you to the page where you can upload a file. As you can see here, it says Upload Files. Click that button. It brings you to this screen. And this is going to be a place where you can choose the files. You can always go into a project and add any type of file you want to upload, whether it be a picture or a drawing, whether it's your site visit worksheet, if it's a receipt for the HCA payment, whatever it is, this is where you're going to upload it. And you have a choice to share it with clients or not. In this case, since it's a site visit worksheet, I'm not going to share it with clients. If it were a file of some type of a product I wanted them to see, or the HCA receipt, which obviously they'd want a copy of, I could do that. On the right hand side here, you're going to see that there's different categories you can choose here. It's not really any of it's not an invoice, a drawing, draw paperwork, but it is a sales doc. It's your site worksheet, so you could click on that. It'll categorize it then you could search it out later when there's 100 documents in there and you go, oh, I would need to go back to that site visit worksheet. You don't have to scroll through. You could just sort it by sales docs. You're going to click Choose Files. Since we've downloaded it and it's in here already, we're going to go to the downloads and you'll see Site Visit Worksheet. Click on that, click Open. Description, you could say it's the Doe Site Visit Worksheet. And I usually put a date so that if I do change something and upload it later, I know that I'm looking at the most current one, 4/8/21. And then you click Upload File. And once it's uploaded, you'll see that it showed up in the files now, and that it's categorized as a sales doc, so you could sort it by that. If you click on it, you'll actually see that the worksheet will come up in PDF format, and you can go through and see that everything is there. You can use this as a guide later. If you want to update it and add something to it later, you certainly can, and upload that again in, and you just put a new date in the description. That's how you do it. That's simple.